Welcome back. Well, we know that your equipment is the most expensive investment you'll ever make, and it's important for you to note that not all fluids, oils, hydraulic fluids, and antifreeze are created equal. If you want the most for your machine, look no further than Viscosity. I'm here with Matt. Matt, I tell you what, very impressed with this because Viscosity Brands is really steeped in history, a history that many of our viewers out there are familiar with. Tell us a little bit about that.
Viscosity developed the very first transmission hydraulic fluid for International Harvester back in 1961. When they were having problems with some transmissions, they realized that they needed a fluid that they could control the quality of those fluids. So we were one of the chosen companies that came to the table and developed a fluid that gave them the properties and the performance characteristics that they were looking for.
And this fluid that you have, hydraulic, oil, antifreeze, it's what everybody out there is familiar with. And now you're actually going to be able to make it more accessible to them.
Right. There's been a change in the relationship of how we go to market. And so we're in the open market and under the Viscosity brand, where for 60 years our name was on the back of the container and we just relocated it to the front. And we've been able to maintain the formulations and the quality characteristics and control of the quality of that fluid by being able to sell directly to businesses like White's Farm Supply, where they have taken on that brand of product to offer something to their customers that has always been used, that has always been trusted.
And as you mentioned, they have trusted this because its formulation is for the machines that they have.
We developed the formulations working with the manufacturers for those 60 years. As the technology changed in that equipment, we just kept having to make it better. We had to improve the additives, we had to improve the base oils, the viscosity characteristics, and so forth. So as the equipment became more advanced, so did the oil formulations. And because of the relationship with the OEMs, the original equipment manufacturers, we have products today that will meet all the OEM classifications for your transmission hydraulic fluids, your engine oils, your gear lubes, greases that are specific for applications that require something different, and certainly coolants. Coolants are a big deal today, where we've changed how we utilize these coolants to make sure that we keep our heat down. That transferring of heat is so important as newer equipments have higher pressures and higher temperatures.
So as a farmer, basically that means that my equipment's going to last longer, operate better, and it's actually going to lower the cost of ownership. Fewer breakdowns, lasting a lot longer, everybody's antenna goes up for that.
Right. I mean, when we make our oil buying decisions about price, we typically are making the wrong oil buying decision. So I don't care if it's a 20 or a 30-year-old piece of machinery or a recent purchase, all of this equipment demands a longer life. If that machine, when it was brand new, needed a higher quality fluid, it should be used continually today to maintain its performance and integrity. And you hit the nail on the head, Bill. Lowering cost of ownership. Don't think that you're going to do the right thing by buying fluids that are not designed for the application.
You're exactly right. Well, we have a company that's steeped in history, steeped in technology and innovation. And with that said, Matt, right now I know you have to have the attention, all of our viewers out there. What's the best way for them to learn more about all of your products?
Viscosityoil.com. They can find a lot out about our company. You can find us on Facebook and Instagram. Follow us there and shoot us a message. We can connect you with a dealership that you can get the product from. We would love to hear from you and love to hear your thoughts. We have a product called Ultraction that was the original Hytran that we developed for International Harvester back in 1961. So look for, if you want the fluid that you always used in that old International Harvester or Case IH tractor, you can buy it through your Viscosity dealer under the Ultraction name. The Unitech products are our engine oil lineup. lots of different grades of oils to meet your needs based on your climate and the age of your equipment. We have some other products that we've developed that will meet the needs and requirements for John Deere, AGCO, the AGCO brands, Kubota, I think I might have mentioned. But yeah, lots of different choices to fit the needs for your operation. Some of those fluids are ideal to work in all brands the best way possible.
Well, I tell you what, very exciting times here. Matt, appreciate you being on the show.
Thank you. You betcha. Thanks for having me.